Hey adventurers, and welcome to another War of Emperium session here in Ragnarok Online GGH. We are your casters for tonight. My name is James.
And my name is MJ. Let's
And
go.
hello to everyone right now. And hopefully you all are having a wonderful day. Wonderful night. It's a
Wonderful
wonderful
night.
night. Yeah, and
Okay.
of course, if you are tuning in for tonight, can you please like and share the stream? And make sure to follow the page and join the ROGGH Discord as well. So we can
Yes.
see Adonis pushing here on Holy Shadow.
Holy shadow.
So this is a castle we haven't seen often.
Yes.
And hopefully you don't get lost, MG.
Yeah, I'm just trying to follow them. So
So, because we might see you get lost right here. But
yeah.
Adonis is holding this part here
Yep.
in Holy Shadow in the second portal. And of course, we are seeing a bits of Dominary members just try and push in right now. But Adonis is just holding. But that Royal Guard cannot be
Oof.
taken down here by Adonis. Is still alive and kicking. And we
Oh,
have
here we go.
Dominary just going out and trying to push them out from Holy Shadow. And Adonis is backing out right now. But Gates of Hell will get casted by that Sura. And that, I think that's a Rune Knight from
Yes.
Adonis still alive and kicking. But Dominary will be able to sustain their spot here in this castle.
Yes. And I think they're just using their royal guard again for the pushes. And I think they have like four royal guards right now, securing the front
Mhm.
line for Dominati. Yeah. And
Yes, and before we actually proceed, MG, can you restart the what do you call this? The feed on my end?
oh, the feed.
Yeah, no, yeah, on Discord
Oh
only.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, good evening to everyone. To Cindy, hello. How to download the game when you're in Middle East? I'm not sure if you can, but you can join the ROGGH Discord and ask there.
There you go.
All right, but you need some OTP as well, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
not really sure.
Can you check it now? Is it
And yeah, it's okay
okay?
now.
Perfect.
All right, so make sure to join the ROGGH Discord. You can ask there,
Oh,
but I'm pretty sure you can download, but you need to do a bit of work around. Oh, so
woo!
Last Nightmare is the one defending this castle right
Okay,
now. So this is going to be the hot
okay.
castle, probably because they want something out of this castle right now. So
Yes.
Dominary is willing to push in on Last Nightmare. Let's see if Dominary will be successful in this first push against Last Nightmare right here.
Okay, and to be fair, I think they have like I think they have almost same numbers. No, I think Dominati has a bit more. We're seeing a few more members from Dominati regrouping, and we're
Mm,
pushing now.
Alright, so here comes the push from Red Dominari right now. They have that classical block on the floor. Last Nightmare just defending right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they are having a hard time
Oh,
pushing in on Last Nightmare. But we have some
sustain.
members. Suicidal
Sa-
Destruction will land to actually eliminate those who
oh,
got out from that classical block. But Last Nightmare just holding on strong right now. And we know that Dominari doesn't lose or rarely loses a second push.
yes.
So if they push this castle for a second time, this is going to be, one of they are going to re-strategize then push for a second time this here in Holy Shadow.
Yes. Most.
And
Yeah.
yeah, based on what we've seen so far coming from Dominari, they don't lose the second push, so they
Yes.
were always successful.
Yep. And mostly the first push of Dominati, they make sure that they scouted everything. And I think they're very aware right now on what's inside the defense of Last Nightmare. They're aware of the classical block. Definitely, they're gonna do some adjustment. Especially, they have those royal guards up and running right now. So the
Mm-hmm.
sustain
Oh
shouldn't be questioned there on the side of Dominati because technically,
yes,
yeah, they can actually
we
sustain it.
we have rather Adonis and Dominari actually
Clashing outside.
outside.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're clashing right now outside, and it's going to be an even battle because Dominari is not fully a group just yet.
Yes. Okay.
And right now, though, Dominari is regrouping there at the entrance. But if you can move in a little bit closer, we can see bits of Dominari, or rather Adonis
Adonis, yeah.
members, and a Sura of Arsenal just there.
Yes. But I think if we're gonna talk about like even numbers versus Adonis and Dominaria, I think they have like equal firepower maybe,
Mm-hmm.
because again, Adonis is very good in equal number fights.
Yeah, but we know the dominating numbers of
Yes,
Dominari,
yes, yes.
and they have that purple, or yeah, that's purple,
Yeah,
right?
purple. Yeah.
But it's a lighter shade of purple, I think, of
Mm-hmm.
Dominari. But they are going to push with some members of Purple Dominari right here. Probably
Yes.
provide support. That's only an Archbishop of Purple Dominari. And mostly are Red Dominari players right here. Regrouping, making sure everybody goes in first before they actually push inside the castle. And let's see if they are going to be successful in their second attempt to push Last Nightmare's castle. Right. And if you are here right now, of course, tuning in, we are giving away codes, okay? So the first one to actually redeem the codes in the website will be able to claim the rewards, all right? So it's only first come, first serve, and it's only a
One
one-time
time.
use, all
Yes.
right? So hello, Michelle, all
Oh,
right?
I think
Thanks for tuning in.
Michelle is being really active in Ragnarok lately. She's been
Oh,
yeah.
but Michelle,
But
you're not the first one to comment. You were
uh,
always the first one to comment, but
yeah.
I don't
Like
know.
she told me like there is like an XP boost or something. That's why she's kind of busy lately.
Oh yeah. We
Yeah.
have a 50% EXP boost currently active right now.
Yep.
So those who want to catch up on their levels and those who want to make gunslingers, it's your time. It's your time to log in the
Yeah.
game and actually level up.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So speaking of second push, I think they have more numbers now, and let's go ahead and check the structure of their push inside. I think they're gonna let their um, royal guard go in first. Then maybe they're gonna do a quick bait for the SD or suicidal destruction there on the stack of Last Nightmare. I think that's gonna what they're gonna try to do inside.
Mhm. Well, let's see now because this time around, I think Dominari already re-strategized for their second attempt
Yes.
to push Holy Shadow right now. Because in the first attempt, we know that they actually clashed with Adonis before they
Mm-hmm.
actually pushed in. So they probably lost a few members right there, and most or the other guilds are just waiting outside as well or in the entrance. So that's why they had a hard time to regroup. But you can see the backslide suicidal
Ooh.
destruction will only eliminate one from Dominari right there. So it's not really a good call from that mechanic to actually cast the suicidal destruction. But they got heavily damaged at that time around. But only taking down one with you is not really a good call.
Yeah, that's a bad trade to be honest.
Okay, so they are putting that classical pluck inside to prevent Last Nightmare from pushing out. So that's also a good strategy to use. But we can see here, Last Nightmare has a solid defense inside
Yes.
this castle right now. So they are just planning to push in. They are going to push with Royal Guards first, and plus their mechanics. They are not swarming in just blindly. We have
Yes.
some players from Red Dominati
Ooh.
actually able to get out of that classical pluck. And you can see here
The
the melee
damage.
damage coming from Last Nightmare. They actually re-rostered to have more Royal Guards now. So
Yes.
they have two Royal Guards casting that overbrand just beside that
The
classical
damage.
pluck. So
Okay, they're gonna
it's
go
good
out.
that they restructured their or re-rostered in a way. Because last time we've seen them actually just utilize those
Yes.
Royal Guards at the back lane.
Exactly.
Just providing support for their damage dealers, just using that sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And but right now though, they are using that overbrand to actually deal more damage beside that classical block as well.
Yes. And I really like the composition inside the stack of Last Nightmare. You're gonna see
Mm-hmm.
like Archbishop spamming those safety wall, making sure that those two players that's doing the classical pluck are pretty safe. And the same time, the Arrow Storm, Storm Gust, and the mix up of the damage. So you have both magic and physical damage connecting to several players. So it's gonna be a really tough push. It's gonna be really, it's gonna be tough for Dominaria to push in and penetrate the defense of Last Nightmare on this one.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens
Mm-hmm.
later on. As Last Nightmare really has a solid defense inside, but
Mm-hmm.
it only takes one mistake from Last
Yes.
Nightmare to get them pushed by Dominari. Again, if their mechanic does the same thing, only eliminating one or probably none, and then if their other players follow suit,
Yeah.
and they will lose some members dealing damage inside. So that's not a good call to do if you are defending. So you
Yes.
just need to be patient in the push of your opponents. Then
Yeah.
you can probably do more damage when you are playing with your guild rather than playing alone.
Exactly. Especially you're fighting with Dominari, and we know Dominari, if they see any errors on the side of the opposing guild, they're gonna take that opportunity and convert that into a win on their side. So Last Nightmare needs to avoid those risks that like what happened earlier from that mechanic. So again, less mistakes, more victories again for Last Nightmare. So
Mm-hmm.
they just need to focus up and continue on what they're doing right now. It's actually working on their side.
Yes, and let's see though what Dominari will do on how on their push against Last Sniper right now. It's a classic red and blue battle. Of
Yeah.
course, Red Dominari versus Last Nightmare.
Like
And
yeah.
yeah, we'll see now. We'll see what happens because Dominari has more long range damage units currently, but they have more Royal Guards as well
Yeah.
in their roster for tonight.
Royal
Usually
Guard.
they have 3 or 4
But
in the average,
yes.
but right now I think they have.
What? 4, 5?
We can see only 4 right now, but maybe they have 5. They
Yeah,
have more runites because we can see a lot of marinated
marinate.
or some marinated mounts
Marinated.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because they're orange, alright?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So that's why I call them marinated if they
Marinated.
have some quicken. Okay, so you can see the positioning of Dominari. Their rangers are positioned at the back, of course, to prevent them from getting eliminated and to provide
Yes.
some additional firepower since they are going to push late or for the second push. But the Dominari already pushed in though. Some of their members already went in.
Yes.
So I'm not really sure what happened inside, or maybe it's a wrong call, or they're just probably soaking up damage
Yes.
for the first push.
Or-
Then they are maybe going to
Bait?
do 3 pushes,
Maybe.
maybe, but we're not really sure what they are planning to do unless we see it. But Dragon's Breath will land here. Coming from Last
Oh.
Nightmare, he just got out of that classical
So
pluck,
that's gonna be minus
just
1.
hit right there on the side and used of that what call this Dragon's Breath. But
Yep.
again, small mistakes like that can cause a lot because if Dominari utilizes on the mistakes that Last Nightmare is doing, they would get eliminated quickly.
Yes.
Or they would get pushed out of this castle.
Yep. And they need to be careful in this. I think I really like what Dominar is trying to do. They're just waiting it out. Like they are aware that they still have a lot of time for the Warf Imperium. So I think yeah, they're just waiting for the perfect time to push in.
And patience is key as Dominari players are scouting right now. We can see a swarm of Dominari going inside, and look at that beside Last Sniper right now. So now this is the chance for Dominari to push
Yeah.
in if they actually make a mistake right there, and if that Dominari successfully lands a suicidal destruction beside the stack there of Last Nightmare on the left side, that will be dangerous for Last Nightmare. But luckily for Last Nightmare in that time, the mechanic of Dominari wasn't able to push inside.
Yes.
And good thing for Last Nightmare, they just kept their composure. They just kept on casting there at the portal, of
Yeah.
course, to prevent the damage output of or to prevent the damage dealers of Dominari from
Yes.
pushing in. So yeah, it's a good call coming from Last Nightmare right there. But Dominari already back inside.
The
Okay, this is
RG.
one thing
The
that I'm
RG.
not tired of recommend or commending
Yeah.
Dominari
RG.
for is their regrouping
Yes.
capabilities. They just went in. It's not even a minute and they're already back inside.
Like the discipline coming from this guild, like they know that they're gonna, that they're gonna die immediately. The portals are ready. They're gonna swarm in and hold that position again and again. They're not gonna be. They're not. Losing hope on taking this on this castle. I think they have the objective. Just a matter of time on Last Nightmare committing a mistake, and once that committed, they will actually swarm in and just punish everyone inside here. And yeah, Dominari, the regroup.
Yes.
I think that's 30 seconds after that wipe. They're back again on this stack.
Well, not even a minute and they're
Yeah.
already back here at this spot. Of course, their regrouping capabilities are top notch. Probably they already have portals
Yeah.
beside. When they die, they already have portals casted on the floor. I don't know how they do it. Hello, James, MG, and RO players. Good luck. Hello, Carl. Thanks for
Ooh.
tuning in for tonight.
Hello.
Hopefully, you're having a wonderful evening. Since we are enjoying what we are seeing right now.
Saturday
Dominari
night.
versus Last Nightmare. Classic red and blue battle right here. Vince Ramirez, no, this is not an event castle. I'm not really sure why they are
Well,
keen on taking this one.
yes. Like,
Yeah.
I think is this part of the prerequisite items for the seals? Or do they have like an objective for this castle or something?
Maybe they have
Maybe,
objective for this
Yeah,
castle
yeah.
though. I'm not really sure what they are aiming for to get inside the Holy Shadow though, but we'll see.
But I think the objective
We'll
of
know,
Dominari,
we'll know that later.
Yeah, but I think the objective of Dominari right now is take down this defense. This is actually their fourth time, if I'm not mistaken, fourth time on attacking Last Nightmare. This.
And let's see now if they are going to be successful in their push against Last Nightmare this time around. Alright, so I'm just checking what you can get in Holy Shadow. So Holy Shadow drops a Sinew of Bear, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so I'm gonna double check that. I forgot where I put my image. Is there in the image before? Okay. So right now, Dominari is still doing the same thing. Of course, casting that classical block beside that portal. Of course, to prevent Last Nightmare from pushing out and eliminating before they actually go in. But again, portal defense is really a hard thing to deal with. Yeah, especially right now since we don't have an emergency call active. But in last Thursday's Toffee Talk though, or
Yeah.
play with players though, we had a bit of a discussion about that.
Is that a
emergency
toffee
call.
talk or a toffee play?
It's like a Kai's show.
Kai show. Oh, is that a new
Alright,
segment?
yeah. Lodi Kai show.
Kai and Friends show.
Kai and
Ooh.
Friends show.
Yeah, it's really good. New Kai series.
No, it's Lodi Kai.
Lodi Kai. Okay, Lodi
Lodi
Kai
Kai.
series presents playing with
Alright.
from
Yeah.
level 1.
Yeah. Anyway, we had some a bit of a discussion about emergency call last Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully the sentiments of players got heard right there.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that later as
Oh,
Dominati is actually pushing in Last Nightmare. We can see that
okay.
Rune
They push
Knight
it through.
actually successfully going in.
Here we
And
go.
you can see that Last Nightmare are losing their
Overbrand.
numbers right now. It's now time for Dominati to push with their back laners to deal damage against Last Nightmare right there. But
Meteor
Mandragora
Storm.
Howling successfully got casted. And right down, the
This
members
is
of Dominati are getting eliminated one by one. But probably some of their
this is
members are
stay.
already inside just dealing damage to that Emperium. But you can see here Dominati is sustaining right now. But we know that
Oh,
Dominati is quick in
oh.
regrouping. And because the battle was intense, the push was intense, MG got eliminated in the process as well. So,
OMG.
yes. Lucky for you, MG.
I tried to dodge it. Like seriously.
You how
Like
did you? All right. So, you probably need to hide your screen for a bit, MG,
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Sorry.
All right. So since there is a bit of
Like
player difficulty right now. Player, yeah, you need to hide your screen for a bit right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But since there was a player difficulty right now, hello to everyone in the chat.
That's
All
really
right.
bad, bro.
And you can comment what you think about what's happening right now in War of Emperium, the battle between Last Nightmare and Dominari, who you are rooting for against this classic red and blue battle. And if you want to shout out your friends, your guild, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your partners, your whatevers, your pets playing Ragnarok Online GGH, please do so in the chat. Of
Yeah.
course, we are here to to read your comments as well, but keep it nice. Be
Keep it
nice.
nice. Yes.
All
I agree.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Oh my god.
Yeah. The battle was so intense. The push was so intense
And they're
that you got
back.
eliminated in the process. But not really the full numbers of Last Nightmare though.
Wait. Like question. Like is the like the flag warp is like in this area or?
It's just there. It's just there in the third portal.
Oh, okay. So basically they can just regroup immediately.
Yeah, they can just regroup there. But you can see here the defense of Last Nightmare is not really that complete right now. So this is now the chance for Dominati to push in if they really want to take this castle.
Yes.
But maybe they just want to improve their offensive tactics right now. So they are waiting for Last Nightmare, of course, to regroup. Then
Yes.
maybe go in for another push. Then maybe that time around they will be successful once again in their push here in the third portal. But we know that since Last Nightmare just kept their composure, they just kept on casting there at the portal, making sure the back laners of Dominari got
Yep.
eliminated or gets eliminated. Dominari wasn't able to dish out a lot of firepower,
Yes.
and most of the players that were able to get out of the classical block, most of them were eliminated, but they tried to sustain. But
Yes.
because of the firepower that Last Nightmare was dishing out, they got eliminated.
Yes. Basically, there is no like really like any support at all on those Royal Guards and those LKs inside on that fight on the Dominari side. So basically, what we are seeing right now is like pure buns and white pots. An immediate pots there, and it's really nice to see that the effort from the front line trying to go to the back line of Last Nightmare, but apparently, like you mentioned, the damage that Last Nightmare is doing to them, plus the classical block as well, that's actually up there while the fights is going on, is actually affecting the Royal Guards and the Rune Knights there to have a better position on that fight. Again, it's really nice that Last Nightmare prioritize putting up that classical block up and running throughout the fight, and the respawn time of the fellow guildmates of Last Nightmare on that fight was really crucial, and they actually pulled it off, and that was a successful defense coming from Last Nightmare. And still good effort coming from Dominaria. They almost had it. But yeah, they fell short on those numbers. And I think Last Nightmare has a shorter space to regroup here. Or a shorter area where they can regroup.
Dominari probably needs to eliminate that classical block as soon as they go in. Eliminating the back lane, of course, causing some mayhem from on the defense of Last Nightmare. Then quickly eliminating that classical block, I think, will do wonders for Dominari in their push against Last Nightmare right here.
Yes.
And we have some comments right here. Shout out for Goons Guild. Please check them out. Actually, I saw them battle it out with Adonis earlier, but the battle happened at the same time. So we couldn't really go there and leave this battle immediately. But after this push coming from Dominari right now, they are in Kremhild and they are probably going to try and deal with Adonis, who's just waiting inside the castle as well. Alright, so here comes another push coming from Dominari. You can see here, they were not able to go in because this is not their full numbers just pushing in right now, but
they're trying to split.
Of course, this is their second wave. The first one were just scouting. Second wave comes right now, and look at the firepower that Last Nightmare is dishing out against Dominari right here. They weren't able to actually push outside of that classical block. So that's how I can say that Last Nightmare's roster is more focused on defense because they are really stronger on the defensive side.
Yes. Like, if you're going to check their positioning right now, they have the middle part, the mid part, they have the left side where you have those mages casting, you have those Numas, their archbishops supporting these two players doing the classical block. And on the right side, if you're gonna push on the right side, they have you have the SD there just in case, you have their casters, you have your royal guards, and you have your rangers there. So it's actually like choosing which side are you gonna take in, but it's gonna be a tough decision because both of the left and the right side is pretty balanced. So if ever the left side is gone, the right side can still sustain everything. So it's gonna be
actually MG though. Quickly go to Kremhild Castle. This is Adonis versus Goons, but Adonis just pushed them out. Okay, so never mind. Adonis just pushed Goons out. Since Goons were just regrouping at that time. But I'm not sure where Adonis is going. Maybe they used their flag, of course, to go inside. So that's why they went outside the castle.
Oh, okay.
But Goons was regrouping earlier at the entrance, of course, just trying their best to, deal damage against Adonis right there.
Yeah.
But they are going back in once again, I think. Okay. Yeah, so here in Kremhild Castle, we have Goons versus Adonis. This is yellow versus
black, red.
Adonis versus Goons.
Yeah, just
this is Adonis versus Goons.
Alright. Simple.
Alright, okay. Shout out to Nemesis Armada.
Nemesis Armada, let's go.
Hello to you guys from Nemesis Armada.
What's up, puppy?
Yeah. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful night. And it's a long time since we have seen Nemesis Armada in action. Kinda miss seeing that bloody red. Yeah, bloody red logo right there, or emblem.
Yeah. Just want to say this. I think this is a good matchup. Like Goons and Adonis, they have like fair numbers right now. And Adonis right now is gonna push in. Land Protector coming from Goons. Goons right now is trying to approach. No Land Protector.
Suicidal Destruction.
Oh.
But
Curse Circle!
Curse Circle! Beautiful Curse Circle coming from
no follow-up.
Of Goons right there. But yes, no follow-up coming from Goons because I think their damage dealers were disabled as well, coming from that Sura of Adonis using that Curse Circle as well. So it's a battle of cursed circles. Alright, so I don't know what happened right there, but Adonis has a little bit more numbers than Goons right now. So if Goons will probably have maybe four
four,
players
yeah.
more. They will be even.
Yep. But
All right.
this is a good matchup between these
It,
two guilds.
yes,
I
indeed,
like
it
this
is.
matchup.
Mm-hmm. It's a like a small scale fights. Of course, they are not doing portal defense. Adonis is just practicing some GVG tactics
Yeah.
right there. But Holy Shadow though. Uh oh I'm not really sure why
Mm-hmm.
Holy Shadows or Last Nightmare's emblem suddenly turned into a nose, but anyway. Uh
Really?
yeah, as
What?
you will see that when you go there later on.
Okay.
But Adonis, of course, has more numbers than Goons right now, and they are going to use the flag warp once again. But
Fat
no,
grid?
I
Maybe?
I don't think they are. So Fat Grid is now their
Fat grid?
target castle.
Okay,
Are
Opus
there
Dei?
people inside? Opus Dei, okay. Opus Dei,
Hmm.
okay.
Opus Dei.
We have no sign of Opus Dei in the entrance. So they're probably at a different spot inside. So we can actually check that out. So let me see. So this is Fat Grid Castle.
Let me check inside.
All right. Uh, I'm not
They're not
sure.
here.
I'm not sure though. Maybe this castle is undefended, but anyway. Um, yeah. Last Nightmare. If you go back to Holy Shadow right now, MG.
Mm-hmm.
Last Nightmare's emblem suddenly turned into something else. So
Wait, I want to see this.
uh
No? Wait, let me go inside.
yeah, you will actually see when you go inside, but I'm not sure if they changed that again as you went in. But yeah, yeah, see,
Oh! Yeah! Oh.
became a nose.
Oh.
All
Oh,
right.
is that the nose?
Yeah, it's a nose. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not sure.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's a nose of their guild member or something. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what they're planning right there.
Interesting.
But Dominari though, maybe they are going to offer a different castle this time around
What?
since uh
They're,
yeah, maybe they just want to defend a castle.
yeah, there's
So
a lot.
right now though,
Yeah,
they
it's a
are
nose.
defending yeah, they are defending Referion. So we have some few people from Dominari here in Referion Castle. So I think they've been holding this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this castle hasn't been captured though. So I'm checking. Yeah, so this castle
Yeah.
hasn't been captured. So they were probably holding this while trying to attack a different castle just a while ago. So this is probably not their full number in the attack earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know. We
Oh,
haven't seen
okay.
them there earlier
Okay.
though.
Okay.
Hmm. So if they are going to opt for the defense right now, Last Sniper is defending. Dominari is defending. They are probably going to focus on their objectives in this War of Emperium.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, every guild has their own objective. If you do want to create some god items, of course you need to do those objectives. It's
Mm-hmm.
very crucial in War of Emperium because you need a lot of items. Again,
Yes.
a lot of items. Because last time, MG, if you remembered, last Tuesday, when I
Hmm.
mentioned how you can make the god
Yeah.
items,
Yeah, I remember.
a lot of people in the chat were saying it's that hard. It's that hard to
The craft.
craft god items. It's really hard, and a lot of players were are still keen on making them, and because
Yes.
they know that the
Like it's
difficulty in crafting the item will be worth it because there are only limited items.
mm-hmm.
If you will be able to craft one immediately, you'll be the first one to do so, of course.
Yes.
All
And
right.
and at the same time, whoever wields it, like for example, like a GX for the mechs, that's gonna be pretty dangerous for the it's gonna be a dangerous GX roaming around and doing cross impact and all.
Yeah, actually, a guilty cross with a begging jar that is max level,
Mm-hmm.
has high strength, and is
Mm-hmm.
fully equipped,
Mm-hmm. Tell me
and with
about it.
that begging jar on hand,
Yeah.
will give you plus 75 strength right off the bat.
Wow.
All right, so that's excluding the other items that you have, and that's only one accessory. Okay, that's only
Exactly.
one
Plus
accessory.
75.
Plus 75 strength immediately. And of course, it also has other
I think
effects.
my gunslinger on the first hit of that like cross impact
No, yeah,
will die immediately.
that guillotine cross doesn't even to.
Need to touch me or something.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to crit.
Yeah.
All right, so he probably will just try and you know,
Like
sprinkle
spare
sand.
sprinkle sand.
Just use
Oh,
sprinkle sand and you'll die. Alright.
that's gonna be a meme, bro. Like
Yeah, just
died in a
sprinkling
sprinkle
sand
sand.
on MG's gunslinger right there.
Oh, that's gonna be a meme.
Okay, because throw stone is only 50 damage, and
50
I'm pretty sure
damage.
he won't. But I'm pretty sure he won't be able to hit that guillotine cross that is max level. Even if you have 99 dexterity FG, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to hit because of the level gap.
Yeah, I think so as well. That's why I'm thinking rerolling my class in
Ah,
the future.
no
No,
more
no, no,
MG
no, 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 no,
gunslinger.
no, 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 no. I mean, I'm talking about like future-proof class.
Uh huh.
Like, I'm
But
thinking
go back
about.
to Kremhill Castle though, MG. Okay, so if you are going to reroll, a lot of players or a lot of people are waiting for your MG or your gunslinger though. So,
Seriously?
are you going to disappoint your
No, no,
fans?
no, no. We're not gonna disappoint them. Definitely, we're gonna like we saw CM Emmy finished her job change into a ranger. Definitely, there's gonna be a series of MG. You know,
What? I don't know. So
doing
you tell us.
like hitting level 99.
Ah, okay,
Hitting
okay.
level 99.
MG stream to 99. Are you going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah,
it in
yeah.
a
Then
single day?
I hope like
A 24-hour stream?
I hope like ROGJs can make a poster of me like 24
Really
hour
now?
stream level 99 gunslinger.
Really now? I'm not sure if
That's
people
gonna
were,
be fun.
are going to be able to watch that.
Yeah, I hope people
And I
will
think
see.
24 hours if you level that gunslinger from 1 to 99 24 hours, you're a bad player. You're playing constantly for 24 hours and you can even get level 99.
Like I'm gonna invite the streamers as well to help me.
Yeah,
And
because
even
I
you,
think
James, you
it
need to
will
be
only take you around maybe
like
6 or 7 hours.
sick. Oh, really? Like
Yeah, without
in one stream maybe I can just finish it, right?
yeah, without manuals because it's just a gunslinger. You don't need to rebirth or anything. And the XP table is
Is that
different.
like leeching and all or
No.
just
You're just going to
manual?
level by yourself.
Okay, here we go, boys.
But of course, you need items because you need Zenny for bullets and stuff. But yeah, Land Protector got a
Curse
castle right there,
circle.
and I think that's a Cursed Circle. No, I think we just got Stone Curse right there. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, a Cursed Circle
Yeah,
coming
Curse
from
Circle.
Goons right there. But Dragon's Breath will try and land against Adonis, who are pushing right now. Vanishing Point. This is going to be one Moon Knight just
Oh.
trying to survive. Two attacks from that Sura and Royal Guard, but
Mhm.
Adonis will be able to take down Goons who are defending that third portal. Again, Goons has fewer numbers than Adonis.
Yes.
That's why right off the bat they are at a disadvantage. But again, if Goons probably has 4 more players online, 4, 5 more players online, I
Ah,
think it will be an even match.
definitely, definitely. That's gonna be an even match.
Alright. So, we are going to try and check out other guilds right now. Fadgrid has been taken by Dominari. And Dominari is holding the Ferial. While Pion is being held by Last Sniper or Holy Shadow.
Oh, Fratres, papi. You're here.
All right. Okay.
It's
So here in
actually
Gremhild outside.
pirates as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have people outside Gremhild Castle. So it's probably the time for Adonis to capture the castle right now and deal with the opponents who are waiting outside.
Yes.
Since I think they're just waiting for them.
Yep.
They're just waiting for them for Adonis to capture, then they can go in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Let me just go and check the maps.
Alright. And yeah, I'm scouting other castles as well. And if you are tuning in right now, if you're having a hopefully you're all having a great day, a wonderful evening right now.
Yes.
Okay. Eor Brigar is still being held by Dominari. Maybe there's a defense inside.
Ooh.
Because last Tuesday though, or last War of Emperium, Dominari was holding Eor Brigar Castle.
Mm-hmm.
So right now they changed it to Referion.
Yes.
And we have a guild here breaking Eor Brigar. So quickly go here, MG.
Eor
Get the
Brigar.
Emperium of Eor Brigar.
Yep. Jumping now.
Go, go, go.
There you go.
Alright, so it's a guild
Oh.
called Z Board.
Ah, yeah.
Z Board. Alright. So shoutouts to everyone from Z Board YT channel guild. Alright. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful night here.
Are they live as well? Like,
I'm not sure. Maybe they are.
yeah.
Maybe they are live playing ROGGH. But they are just going to try and break this castle. No defense coming from Dominari right here in Eorbrigar. But there is going to be probably some attacks later on. Shout out to Gerald Paul, Master of Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Okay, so yeah, it's been a long time since we have seen Arsenal as well. I think at the last session they were in Skogul.
Yes. Let's go.
I think Skogul is the castle that they were defending
Oh, it's Freya.
last session though. So if they are here, and I think they probably are.
Dude, check the emblem.
Yeah, they are. They are in Skogul.
Skogul?
Yeah, they are in Skogul. So what? That's the teddy bear cup
Yeah.
emblem. So it's Freya.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's been a long time. I've been looking for that teddy bear cup emblem guild. All right. And if you could check here in Skogul Castle,
Yeah.
we have Arsenal defending. Of course, they've been defending this since the last War of Emperium.
Last War of Emperium.
So they are going to continue their defense here. This is probably for the economy. So let's see MG navigate the walls here of this castle. MG's kind of used to it by now, though.
Yes.
All right. So
Oh,
defense here coming
okay.
from Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah, Arsenal. This is one guild I can never stop commending.
Yeah.
Arsenal has been improving since the day they started taking things seriously.
Yes.
Since they debuted their seriousness.
In Kremhild. Hashtag
Can I call it that way? Yeah,
Yeah.
they were in Kremhild Castle. They tried to fight it out with smaller size guilds at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Then eventually they got bigger. They got stronger.
I mean,
And they were able now to battle it out with Dominari.
Dominari.
They were able to battle it out with Last Nightmare. So they were improving every War of Emperium session that we had
Yes.
and in the past couple of weeks.
Yes. And I think the small wins coming from those small fights before actually gave them a boost on their confidence to do more on the game. In the same time,
Mm-hmm.
the recruitment as well actually played a big role to their success on Warf Imperium, because
Mm-hmm.
those numbers that they recruited, actually they recruited like good, like really good players, like that can actually fulfill the role that's been missing on their squad. So I
Mm-hmm.
think
MG.
mhm.
MG. Yeah, you're lost.
No.
You were lost.
Nah, I'm just, yeah. Anyway, yeah, going back to Arsenal, I think they did a good job on doing on the management of the guild, to the fights, and so on the events. So yeah,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
that's
All
really nice
right.
to see.
Okay, so that's energy just steering away from the topic that he got lost in.
Am I lost? Sorry, sorry. I thought you said no. Yes, I thought you said a piano. I go to Kremlin.
All right, yeah. The Z-board is just one person, really,
Zeborg, like
with a lot of
like four
computers.
counts. Yeah.
With a lot of computers. I'm not sure if you'll be
Really?
able to
Can you
do
really
much.
do that? Like,
All right, shout out to Dominari Guild. All right, and I gotta um give shout outs to everyone who participated last as
true,
well last Thursday
true, true.
at the Kai show
The Kai,
or
the Kai
Kai
series,
show, the Lodi Kai show.
the Lord Kai show,
All
the
right.
new segment.
Yeah, RKM was there as well.
Oh,
We have some Discord moderators there, and
oh.
a lot of players were there. Of course, you can just chat, and so if you are not actually joined at the ROGGH Discord server, a lot of things are happening there.
Yeah.
I maybe if we're allowed to in the near future, we could
Show the clip.
actually post the show the clip, show the clip that I
Do you
recorded.
want me to show it now? Like,
The
joke.
the Lodi Kai introduction. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. But I think I can play it.
No. Let's
It's
just
actually really cool.
let's just focus on War of Emperium.
Yeah.
But let's leave that for the other players to be curious about
Yeah.
and join in the next Lodi Kai show.
The Lord Kai series.
Right. So if you're watching right now, Kai,
Yeah. Go to Kremlin. Yeah,
uh,
joke.
we just uh, we just advertised your
Yeah,
show for you. All
advertise
right.
the
So credits to Gerald Port for Arsenal's improvement. Yes,
Jared Boy.
actually, yeah. I gotta commend though the leader of Arsenal and their commanding officers or
Yes.
the officers of the guild. I gotta commend. Everyone is doing their part. Everyone, the Arsenal was really improving at a quick pace. They were improving every session, like I mentioned a while ago. We've seen them recruit more members every session,
Yeah.
and eventually they got to the point where they filled up their guild cap. Then they were able to take down several other guilds, and they got stronger,
Yes.
a lot more stronger than the first time that we saw them get serious. All right. So right now though, they are just defending. Of course, objectives come first. If you want to have if you want to craft those god items or whatever you are keen on doing.
Yeah.
So each guild has their own objective right now in War of Imperium.
Yes. And I think
So
it's actually normal to stay on their objective, especially if they're just planning to create those seals right now.
mhm,
Again, it will, like you mentioned, it will take some time, effort, and resources as well. So they need to protect
mhm,
that resources in order for them to shorten the time to build that god item. So yeah,
mhm.
it's pretty understandable.
So there's a pub. Shout out to Dominari, said Lord Biryani. I actually know that guy
Lord
from
Biryani.
somewhere.
Mm.
Yeah, I actually know that guy from somewhere, but I
Mm.
cannot
Lord
mention
Biryani.
I cannot mention where that somewhere is. All
Yeah,
right.
if you're watching right now, Lord Biryani, type 1 on the comment section. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Is
Chester
there a recording of the Tofi Talks like podcast that we can replay? The
James
only
has
Tofi
it.
Talk recording that I know is
Spill it,
the
bro. Spill it.
is the ROGGH interview of CM Emmy
See.
and CM Miko.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only
How about?
Tofi Talk recording that I can remember that they have.
But the one that you sent to me is a different one, right?
Yeah, that's Kai's show last night.
Oh.
Lodi Kai's show last night. Oh, last Thursday rather.
You should check that recording.
Yeah, it's only a
It's
clip
actually
though,
good.
but
It's actually a
but I
good
actually
recording.
ask him to do that every now and then. So I
Yeah.
promise him to attend every Tofi Talk or every Lodi Kai show, just as
The,
long as he does that every show. All right.
he's actually good on that one. Like,
Yeah.
he's good.
Again, if you are not joined at the ROGGH
Mm-hmm.
Discord right now, make sure you do so since a
Yeah.
lot of things are happening there. People are talking, people are having fun. There are Discord events as well. Like you can win some codes just by
Codes.
clicking on a emoticon and joining the event right there.
Oh.
Discord event right there.
Mm-hmm.
You can join in on discussions as well, or you can get to know more about ROGGH and its
Yes.
community. All right, so
And it's
I
actually fun. To be fair, like outside of like playing, like you can actually talk to your CMs and all, like to
Mhm,
the players inside the community. It's really nice
mhm.
and refreshing as well.
Yes. All right. So goons right now are breaking a Fat Grid Castle. And again, they have fewer numbers than Adonis. That's why they were at a disadvantage earlier. But if Adonis actually notices that goons are hitting Fat Grid Castle right now,
Ah,
Adonis might want to actually go in and contest this. I'm not really sure if they are going to do that. Dude, Eve, Boss James, and Boss MG, hello Arsenal, and Tried and
try and
Friends
friends.
Guild. By the way, how's Boss MG supposed to be guild? Hello, Primrose. Hello,
The
Primrose.
question
Glad to
there.
see you here in chat. But I don't know about
Well,
MG's supposed
I'm still in
guild.
talks with Vadrar about joining my guild. So
Yeah. If you are going to use a gunslinger, I think that's a no.
like on the entire fight, I'm just gonna hide, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'll let the hard carry do it.
That's a quick no if you're going to use a
Yeah,
gunslinger.
yeah.
But if you're going to make a gunslinger guild, just a gunslinger only,
Yeah.
gunslinger only plus some bits of soul linkers and star gladiators. Oh my goodness. I don't know what will happen to your guild.
That's gonna be like really insane, man. Like
Hmm.
imagine on Warfare you're gonna encounter
Yeah.
like a gunslinger. Like, would you kill it or just ignore it? Like
I would if it's you, I would definitely
kill it.
use skills. Maybe use a guillotine fist to eliminate you
Yeah.
quickly. Yeah.
So I'm
But
not
if
sure,
it's a
guys.
but if it's another person using that gunslinger, maybe I will just let him walk
Let it
pass
pass.
by. Yeah, just let
The
him pass.
difficulty
But if it's
level.
you, but if it's you, of course, that's a quick Asura coming from
Okay,
me.
so I think I need some suggestion from the community what class to play now. I think I'm gonna get bullied on my gunslinger. You know?
All right, but a lot of players are waiting for a gunslinger though. So make sure you make that gunslinger first and get that to level 99.
Yes. Like seriously, I'm gonna do that like 6 hour stream if it's possible to do the what do you call this? 6 hour stream level 99. If it's possible, I would really do it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have a
Maybe less if you have
Like,
some manuals and if you have premium. But it's kind of easy, and of course, if there's an EXP boost,
yeah.
it won't take you that long as you know where to level and how to do it properly. Anyway, shout out to Paul and your guild, the Money Heist.
Money heist.
So shout out to Money Heist and the Paul right there. Shout out to Infinix. Oh, we haven't seen Infinix.
Oh, in Phoenix.
So
Oh yeah.
they're are they somewhere right now in
Can
another
you-
spot that we actually didn't
Can
check?
you tell us? Can you
Maybe if you want to
Hmm.
expose your guild, you have any idea where?
not expose, like
Uh,
promote your guild? Let us know in the comment section.
Uh, yeah, okay, promote. Okay,
Promote is a
promote.
thing.
If you want to promote your guild,
Let us
okay, just
know
let us
what
know so
castle are you in.
we can check them out.
Yeah.
Just as long as you're there, don't scam us by telling a different castle you're out there.
Yeah, just
Shout
kidding.
out to Dominary Red. All
Dominary
right,
Raid. Let's go.
Dominary Red. So, do you call yourself that the way in that color as well? I'm curious. I'm curious though. For Dominary, how do you call yourselves? Do you call yourselves by color or
Yo, Red.
yeah,
Red.
yeah, yeah, yo
I'm Red.
Dominary Red, yo Dominary Purple, yo Dominary Pink, or something like that. Doram? Oh, Doram is a nice class though.
Doram.
Yeah. But anyway, though, Goons has a solid defense right now. But I'm pretty sure if they are going to, try and battle it out or
Yeah.
have a clash with Adonis, I think they are going to be equal since Goons is at the defensive side.
Yeah.
Again, if you are on the defensive, you need probably need you're probably okay with less numbers than the attacking guild.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Sorry, I was just too focused on checking the maps right now. I was planning to teleport then.
Arsenal is there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, Arsenal is holding Skogul. Fadgir, there is Goons.
Mm-hmm.
In Referion, there is Dominari. In Holy Shadow, there is Last Nightmare. I'm not sure where Nonsense is. I'm
Nonsense.
not sure where Infinix is.
Aftershock.
Even Nemesis Armada. We're not even really sure where Adonis is right now.
Guys, come on, help us.
What? All right. MG. Oh. Oh
Oh,
no. Michelle is calling for you.
MG.
What will happen to your guild now?
Huh?
Oh no.
Someone give me an Emperium, I'll make it right now. Come on, let's go.
You're just going to make a guild and
Like, I don't know what's the name of the
no,
guild.
no. You make your guild at the time you make or at the time you try and level up your gunslinger. At the same time.
No! Like the tax?
No, you can remove your tax.
Okay. Whatever, I'm gonna put the tax, like, it will take forever for me to level up.
No. Just remove the tax. Just remove the tax. I think you'll be fine. I can level up with you. Yeah, different guns. Sorry, gunslinger build. So if you
I
are
don't
going to
know,
use a revolver,
Because you're busy with your Korean teleseries.
yeah, I've been watching a lot of dramas lately. But let's not talk about it. Let's focus on the game, MG. Why are you shifting on another topic as well?
People needs to hear your commitment on my guild and for my character to level up.
Okay. Just as long as you start your guild, okay. Just
Okay.
as long as you start your guild.
Man, I think Primrose would really help us to do the portals and heals.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Sick Boy, Aru God. Make Adoramos AoE already. Yeah, Adoramos is in a better place
Oh,
right
it's
now.
Lord Biryani. Alam.
It's a better place right now.
Hello, bro.
Alright. Alright, so Arsenal, I think Arsenal is just going to try and hold this castle for the economy right now. MG, what do you think?
Yes, definitely everyone is just gonna focus on their like item progression. Definitely, if this is part of the CL requirements, definitely this is actually one of the best things to do right now. Since there is a like most of the guilds right now are just doing objectives, so why not do it as well, right?
Mhm.
To avoid any to not to waste the resources as well, like the supplies. Maybe if there's gonna be a massive fight again, maybe that's the time that you can burn your supplies. But right now, it's pretty obvious that most of the guilds right now are just sitting on their respective castles and trying to upgrade the economy on that specific castle to get that piece for their seals.
Oh, peace. Okay.
One
I thought
piece.
peace.
Piece.
Okay, a
Piece.
lot of people are focused on the objectives right now. You are correct, MG.
Yes.
And yeah, so it's probably because of the announced God item quest. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll touch more about that topic in a bit. Actually, we can do it right now.
Like, question before
All
you do
right.
that. Like, if you're a sorcerer or a warlock, what god item you should pick?
A slave near probably.
Slipnir, yeah.
Bracing Game, you can do it as well.
Mm.
Yeah, so those two god items I think are great for sorcerers
Mm-hmm.
and can boost your firepower
Yes.
by
Agree.
a bit. All right. Uh,
Okay.
Release Doram. Let's create Doram Guild. Actually, Doram Guild is cute, but I'm not sure when Doram will get released since Rebellion is not even released yet.
Come on.
All right.
Like,
Rebellion is oh
let's go
yeah,
for Rebellion first before the Doram.
but Doram is going to be cute though. Doram is going to be cute. If you just want a cute guild,
But,
some cute
but,
characters, some cats just running around with carts.
but I think like, the Rebellion will actually change the settings of the meta right now.
It can probably do
Like,
so, but again, you are a squishy class. So, if you want to last longer, I'm not sure if Rebella is the class for you, since most of the players guilds
mm-hmm.
are using that portal defense to gain advantage in War of Imperium. But it's going to be a different scenario if, for example, emergency call got enabled,
Yeah, definitely.
Rebellion class
Definitely.
got out. The third classes or the third Taekwon jobs got released as well. So it's going to be a different War of Imperium if every class that
Mm-hmm.
they can got gets released. So
Yes.
yeah, looking forward to the future updates of ROGGH and hopefully you guys are looking forward to that as well as we are. Um, my damage would be like a water gunslinger. How?
Water.
Using a water gun?
Water gun?
A water gun? But
Like,
in Ragnarok,
in Ragnarok.
water is painful. Dragon's water breath,
Okay, one.
something like that. Okay. Uh, I think
Water.
that's the only skill that has water in its name. No, that has water in its name.
Like,
Uh,
I forgot. The one that the swordfish casting on
a water ball, water ball.
Yeah, water balls.
Yeah, water ball. Yeah, especially that skill. But you need um you need to step on water.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want to see Vadrak from Sword.
Oh,
Do you know where he is?
like, can you tell us where he is?
If you know where he is, though,
Can
you
you
can
tell
tell us.
us?
Okay, Kermilk.
Kremil, okay.
Let's just wait for Adonis.
I think they're moving
Maybe
out.
they are going to
Wait,
push.
Adonis is moving out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure where they are going.
Like, I won't tell that we're gonna that. Oh, okay. No.
Okay, so you choose who to follow, though. Choose who to follow.
Okay. Yo.
Uh, okay.
They're trying to
Maybe-
follow like one player, like his.
Maybe they don't really know where they're going right now.
Yeah.
But Kremlin Castle has been captured by Adonis, so they're probably going to move out to a different castle right now. Anyway, yeah, emergency call enabled better. So they're here in Gondo
Okay,
Castle,
okay.
MG. They're here in Gondo. So, yeah, I gotta ask you guys a question for you viewers out there. Of course, you've been watching War of Emperium with us, and I'm pretty sure you already experienced it yourself as well. So, what's your opinion about emergency call?
Yeah.
Is it better to be enabled or is it better off?
Yes.
Yeah, so let us know in the comment section down below, of course, in the chat. So let us know your thoughts. So your thoughts are appreciated, of course. Oh, so Sword is here though. Sword is here. So is that Vadrak? Is that Vadrak with
with
the Warlock?
Yeah.
Forgot the name of the Warlock though. But they actually survive a lot of firepower coming from Adonis earlier. And Opus Dei is here as well.
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to see Opus Dei, Sword, and non rather Adonis
Adonis. Yeah.
here inside the Gondul Castle. And Opus Dei, they got Stone Curse there. Adonis going to push in right now, while Opus Dei is trailing from behind. So
Yeah.
can you
This is.
quickly push in, MG?
I think this is gonna
Let's
be a good
follow
one.
Adonis though. Let's follow Adonis right now. Where does the Gunslinger really shine though? PVM like Boss Hunt maybe? Currently, for Gunslingers, you can't do anything. Currently.
He's so mean on my
Since you,
class.
no. So since you're stuck at 99, you're stuck at 99, you can only use that for farming.
Farming 99 spot.
For 99 specific, for maybe low level items, for
Yeah.
100 plus items, you can use that to farm.
Oh, dude, this
It's
is
a great class to
nonsense.
farm.
Nonsense spot.
Maybe not is
Yeah,
defending
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. For boss hunts though, Gunslinger is not really a good option right now since again you're stuck on 99. You won't be able to out damage or beat the other monsters that the MVPs are spawning as well. So it's going to be hard.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Okay, so Nonsense is holding Gondor Castle right now while Adonis is just regrouping right now. Of course, preparing to push in. And what happened to that Ranger? Did he get
Manhole.
manhole? So what eliminated him though?
Psychic Wave.
Diamond
to
does
go-
got casted, but
So
they have
risky.
that classical pluck on the floor, and we know that Adonis is really good at sustaining
Yes.
the damage that is getting pushed
Here we
to
go.
them. All right, so right now they have that Royal Guard just quickly
Oh, what, the
pushing
hold?
in from the side right there, while Adonis is just sustaining the
The hold
damage, and we can see here Overbrand
Whoa.
just eliminating the stack there of nonsense, while Adonis just quickly pushing in and taking down the defenders here of Gondor Castle. What a nice push coming from Adonis right there.
I think Nonsense needs to tighten their defense. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that Adonis is gonna attack them, and we are still seeing like a couple of Nonsense roaming around. I think they need to. I think they need to fall back on that one and secure the perimeter,
Yes.
the Imperium side. Instead
Yeah,
of
focus
just-
more.
yeah,
Focus more on the
focus
defense.
defending.
Yes.
Instead of just roaming around and trying to do the 1v3 fights versus Adonis, because we know Adonis, or they should know Adonis, that they're very tanky, and when they are built up, it's gonna be like a devastating clash if they're gonna clash to Adonis, especially if they have like a full roster or the full like
Yes.
13 or 15 players.
Mhm.
So yeah.
All right. So can we show where Fratres is? If you tell us where Fratres is right now, uh, we can show them. Since we don't know where they are. We've been trying to scout different castles right now. So if you have any idea where Fratres is, if you want to showcase Fratres guild, let us
Like
know in the chat.
showcase, quote unquote showcase. That's
All right. Shout out by Nish chatted costume. She poor now. She needs Zenny. Oh, Nisha is a name of player. Okay. Yeah, just sell it in the Discord marketplace or sell it in game. I think if you do that, players will surely buy. Just make sure the price is right. I think, and
when the price is right. Oh, maybe
if the price is right,
maybe
I
Kai
think
can do that.
player-
Kai
What?
edition,
What can Kai do?
like when the prices are like auction.
But it's not
something.
Kai now. It's Lodi Kai.
Lodi Kai. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So it's
The LC, the LC production.
all right.
Lodi Kai production.
Lodi Kai Productions. But anyway,
Presents.
when releasing of old Glasseye map, Tempora Boots, Adoram job. Actually, just stay tuned at the updates of ROGGH. You'll know for sure, firsthand. If you again follow the page, GGH is posting almost every day, and in ROGGH Discord, there are a lot of discussions going on.
Yeah.
So make sure you join that as well. And Yeah, probably the updates that you are waiting for will come in the near future. And
Mm-hmm.
if you have suggestions, you can input it at Discord as well.
Yes.
All right. So equal should be enabled when War of Emperium 2 is activated. It's hard to walk on large castles. Well, I agree with you though that
Yes.
walking on War of Emperium 2 castles is really hard. Again, because
What?
y-
What?
crystals or what do you call this, the walls need to be activated
Yeah.
as well in War of Imperium 2 maps. Alright. Make my friends outside Asia play to server, please. I am pretty sure there's a way. I'm pretty sure there's a way for your friends outside Asia to play
I think
ROGGH.
I think I saw one comment earlier that he's from the US, from NA. He
Hmm.
can actually play GGH. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I actually have a friend though. I actually have a friend who I played with in ROGGH who
Mm-hmm.
lives in NA.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure it's doable, but I'm not sure how he did
Like,
it. But
yeah.
just join the ROGGH Discord or message the Ragnarok Online GGH page here in Facebook, and they
Yes.
could assist you there.
Or even in the Discord, I think like we have a lot of players there who's playing outside, our region.
Hmm.
Definitely can help you.
Yeah, they can help you there. So Primrose, I want equal to be released. I used to get lost inside adits like every time. Okay, so if you are like MG who gets lost every time, I think emergency call is the right thing for you. But anyway, Adonis just wiping everyone
Wiping.
out here at the entrance of Gondor Castle. I think Opus Day was there, and two members of Sword were
Yes.
there as well. While Adonis just trying to wipe out. What guild is that though? There's a guild with another emblem. Okay, all right.
Ooh. I think if Adonis can actually just get like 10 more players, I think they can smash or maybe like par with Dominari or Last Nightmare. If they can recruit
Mm,
like 10 good players
I
and
don't think 10 members will be enough though. I think they need to fill their guild cap.
yeah, most
Yeah,
probably.
because yeah, it's possible, but it's going the difficulty level. It's like you're saying you only have a 1% chance of winning
Hmm.
if you play or play against a guild with upgraded gears and
Oh, here we go.
you know
Hmm.
full roster. So if you want to battle it out, of course, with guilds with a full roster, you need a full roster as well, so that the numbers will be even.
Yes.
All right, so it will all depend on the gear you have and the equipment or the strategy that you guys are
Yes.
planning to do. But Opus Day, of course, it's planning to attack the castle here of Adonis and Gondul.
Mm.
All right, so let's just wait for them to push in as well. How many castles open when War of Imperium active? All castles are open. So 20
Yes.
castles in total. So we have 5 in Valkyrie, Pantera, Valkyrie realm. We have 5 castles in Geffen, Britonia realm. We have 5 castles in uh, Payon, Balder,
Fine.
Greenwood,
Balder.
Lake realm. We have 5 castles in Aldebaran, Luina realm. So 20
Yes.
castles all in all.
Yep.
That's why it takes time to scout where everyone is.
Yes. It's actually good as well. Especially if you're a startup guild. Having like 20 castles open can actually give
Mhm.
you like more opportunity for your guild to grow in the server. Especially if you're new in the server as well. So I think that mechanic alone can actually give a big opportunity for new players or um new players to start their journey with their guild in War of Imperium. So yeah.
Mhm. Yes. So shout outs to UAE players. All right. So if we have UAE players here though, so
Yeah.
just let
Shout
your
out.
fellow community members, ROGGH community members know how you play outside
Yeah, if they have like any tips on how they can play, that would be really
yeah,
appreciated.
Because I'm pretty sure there's an OTP, or maybe if you have friends, or you have your own numbers, or
Mm-hmm.
you're just outside the country right now. So OTP will be, um, you know, a thing for you.
Oh, okay.
All
James
right.
is not here. But I think Adonis is
Use
stacking.
VPN, I guess, to play outside Asia. Maybe that's the only way, but I think you can consult the ROGGH community and the ROGGH team as well.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure to message the Ragnarok Online GGH Facebook page or join the ROGGH Discord and join there. Ask questions. You can talk to the CMs there. They can help you. The mods can help you as well.
Yes.
So make sure you do that. That 10v10 War of Emperium. Actually, um, not really. It's only like this because
It's
we're
actually more
just
than 10,
watching
dude.
these guilds fight each other. A while ago, we saw Last Nightmare versus
Dominati.
Dominati,
Yeah.
and Dominati had quite a hard, uh, had a bit of difficulty
Yes.
attacking Last Nightmare's castle. Again,
Mm-hmm.
because I gotta comment though, Last Nightmare is a lot more solid on their defense rather than their offense. But
Yes.
maybe in the next time that they want to go on the offensive, it's going to be a different case for the next time around.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, I think
and
the guilds right now are just moving around. Okay, so 3 players coming from Sword.
okay, so they have three players though, so they finally got one more member
I'm
though.
gonna be the fourth one. Let's go.
So they have Asura. They have Asura now. Oh no! Was that Asura earlier? I
Yeah.
think that was Asura though. But Opus Day is going to come inside, and here goes that what?
Sword. Oh, no, very very strong. Yeah, this is the Sura earlier who's keep on
Oh yeah, that's
doing the
solo
third
Asura.
circle on Dominati.
That's just a
And
solo
Vadrak right
Asura though.
now,
Yeah, that's Vadrak.
Vadrak.
Right.
Vadrak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty difficult if you're going to deal with the mechanic as well, since you can just use that suicidal destruction to eliminate you immediately.
Okay. So what's the plan here, Opus Day? I think they're willing to clash in with Adonis right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. So if you have a command, it would be easier to spot guilds. Uh,
We
the walk is
as much
worth
as
it.
we want, yeah.
The journey to
It's
finding
not the
other guilds.
destination.
Mhm. the journey, the journey is what matters.
Yeah.
All right.
The effort, guys. The effort.
Yes. All right.
But
Okay.
again, these 2 players coming from Sword, wiping the crew of
Opus
Opus
Day.
Day.
Yes. Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Okay, who's the better
Vadrak
Sura?
F plus 100. Oh
Is that a hide? Oh no.
no! It was a. I don't know what happened there. I think
The
just 100 very very strong just didn't move at that time.
100
So
very very
maybe
strong.
he tried to cast a skill, then he got disabled or something. All right.
Okay. But that's actually good sustain. Like Badrak is actually getting punished at the entrance while the Warlock and Asura managed to push in and managed to take out like couple of Opus Day members.
All right. So this is now Arsenal plus Opus Day inside Adonis Castle here in Gondul. Ignition Break getting casted here, plus that Masquerade Ignorance just
Jack Frost.
causing mayhem against members of Opus Day right there. All right. And manholes will get casted as well. And I gotta tell you, that skill is really annoying.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get stuck on the ground, you can't do anything. So yeah, if you
Especially
want to
if you-
deal with,
Especially if you don't have like a good headgear as well. Like doesn't look good.
yeah, actually dealing with a shadow chaser, especially a good shadow chaser.
Mhm.
If you're dealing with one, I don't know, it's pretty annoying to deal with the shadow chaser.
Yes.
Especially if that shadow chaser is
Shadow.
really good.
Like we've been seeing a couple of Shadow Chaser and manage to annoy certain guilds on their defense And not only on the defense, on the offense as well. Keep on seeing those shadow chasers. Okay.
All right.
So Adonis is moving because no one is trying to contest their castle. So I think they're gonna switch castles now. Oh.
Yes. Maybe they are going to try and push Fad Grid first.
Focusing on
Oh,
GGH.
Arsenal. Arsenal is here. Fad Grid, or they just conquered it.
I'm gonna just go inside then. Fat grid. Let me just warp. No,
All
stay.
right. Splash damage. Is that a shout out? So
Maybe,
this is Caballero. Aberu.
What?
I don't know what he meant by splash damage. I just read his name. All right.
I think I need to be buffed. I don't want to get one hit by a splash damage. You know, been dying a lot from that splash damage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe that's the splash damage that
Yeah.
this guy meant.
Yeah.
Have your skills been strengthened enough? That's a good question, though. That's a good question for everyone in the chat. That's a
Yeah.
good question for y'all. Have your skills been strengthened enough? Especially if you're participating in Warfare Imperium. Do you feel that you improved? Do you feel that you got stronger? Do you feel that you can take down MG's gunslinger now?
No, no.
Okay, so let us know in the chat, of course. Let us know in the chat, of course, if you feel that your skills have been
Yeah.
strengthened enough, and your journey. Again, the journey is more important than the destination. Oh.
The new James tagline.
Okay. All right. So right now the guilds are just trying to do their best to attack one another. Of course, Opus Dei. We had a battle of Opus Dei and what do you call it, Adonis earlier. Arsenal is still busy, I think, defending Skogul.
Yes.
Skogul Castle. Well, let us just check the castle of Last Sniper right now. It's Holy Shadow.
Holy Shadow.
So,
It's okay.
yeah, Last Nightmare was holding Holy Shadow earlier. And I think Dominari is in Referium, but I'm not sure if they're still there though.
Yes.
So Dominari, are they going to are they pushing?
No.
Okay, so Last Sniper went back to their emblem. Okay. So when is 7 versus 7? Okay, so about 7 versus 7, just wait for the future announcements of ROGGH.
Yep.
It will be announced soon, so don't worry. Again, MG is lost once again.
No. I just misclicked.
Okay.
Misclicked.
All right.
I got this. Oh!
Okay. So rather
here we go.
Dominari. Dominari is
Here we
trying
go.
to push
Here we
Last
go.
Nightmare once again.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's see now what
Here we go.
Dominari is going to do against Last Nightmare. Again, a classic red versus blue battle right now. So far, Dominari hasn't been successful in their attempt to take down Last Nightmare right here, but maybe Dominari is aiming for something
Yes.
as well in this castle. So let's see now. Okay, the push coming from Dominari. We have the classical block on the 4. Well, you saw that mechanic of Last Nightmare just went out.
Yeah.
That mechanic of Last Sniper just went out, probably to cast that Suicidal Destruction, eliminating the backlane or the damage dealers of Dominari before they can actually go in. That's why not a lot of people coming from Dominari actually went inside
Nice, yeah.
that portal.
I think they're aware right now on the how Dominari pushes. Like they're gonna put like a certain delay on their like melee train. They're gonna put a delay like after the melee train went in. There's gonna be like a 2 seconds delay before the other members of Dominari to go in. So I think Last Nightmare is using that delay opportunity to go out and punish those players who's gonna try to go for the second push.
Again though, Dominari, they were just eliminated earlier and they're back.
And they're back. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I really gotta commend the regrouping
Like,
capabilities
how
of
will you
Dominardo.
like? You need to be consistent in order for you to be, to
Mm-hmm.
be successful in defending this castle versus a very strong build like Dominari.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, they have the firepower, they have the sustain, and they have, I think, one of the best regroups of the guilds in game, or the
Mm-hmm.
fastest. So
Uh,
yeah.
I think though right now MG for Dominari,
Mm-hmm.
I think they just need to keep that classical pluck on that portal so that they won't get eliminated by the other players who are just going to push out. Since they
Yes.
are using waves for their push,
Yeah.
um, two or three waves, I think.
Yeah.
So on the first wave, they use the tanks, the tankier ones are going to go in first. Of course, to soak up damage
Yes.
coming from damage leaders of Last Nightmare. Second wave will come the maybe the medium, the geared players,
Mm-hmm.
fully geared up players that are meant for has a little bit more vitality.
Yeah.
Then the last one that will go in are mostly the damage dealers and support, or probably the second ones to go in are the supports.
Yes.
Probably archbishops that have some vit stuff like that.
But the question there, how? I mean, last night we already know on the pattern of Dominari when it comes to pushes. Like, how will you counter if you're gonna see like two or three last nightmare delaying your stack on pushing, right? So that's gonna be another thing that Dominari needs to deal with. So I'm not sure what's the answer of Dominari on that strategy, but
Mhm.
right now we still have like more than like 30 minutes, or I think 30 minutes are on our time. I think 30 minutes is enough to like
Yeah, turn
refigure.
things around.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think this actually time frame is actually enough to for them to take this castle. It's just they need to be consistent and they need to put those numbers up and running to take this castle.
Hmm. And MG,
Mm,
these guilds have been battling for so long,
yeah,
and that's why they are really familiar with each other right now. So
yeah,
that's why they were able to adjust things, because before it was Last Nightmare who really had a hard time dealing with Dominari.
yes,
Again, it's usually Dominari succeeding in their um, maybe second or third attempt in
yes,
pushing a castle. But right now though, Dominari is having a hard time. So Last Nightmare adjusted because of that.
yes.
So all of the guilds made the necessary adjustments that they needed in
Mhm.
order to get better in War of Imperium.
Yes.
That's why the question here: have your skills been strengthened enough? So is it enough?
Yes. Is it enough?
Is it enough? That's why guilds are eager to be better, eager to get more gears for
Yes.
their characters,
Mm-hmm.
and those god items will be a huge thing, and it will impact your
Yes.
gameplay and your strength or guild strength.
Yes. Just imagine like one player holding like a mix on that one and destroying everyone. Like we
Uh,
saw Vadrak last time. Um, Vadrak destroying like one party maybe, right? Like solo. Like imagine if that person has like a mix right now. So
yeah, but it will the
oh, the pubs, bro.
the defense will suffer a little bit.
Yeah.
So I just saw a pub right there. Hi James. Anyway, Dominari is going in for that push right there.
Okay.
Again from
Urban.
Dominari, I don't know who you are.
Urban. The
Hopefully,
push.
yeah, hello to
Oh,
you.
one-
But
one
Dominari is still
Dominari?
pushing in right now. Last Sniper
Earthquake?
is just trying to hold on, but the sustain
Diamond Dust?
coming from Dominari though. They tried to go back there on the side to maybe
No!
survive
Oh!
the damage, but you can see
Psychic
that
Wave?
Sorcerer
Here we
coming
go.
from Dominari still alive.
Clutch
Suicidal
push?
Destruction coming from Last Sniper,
Oh!
but that backslide, that mechanic,
Suicidal Destruction?
of
Here we
Dominari
go.
alive. Suicidal Destruction, no!
Yes!
Kasi, it survived! It successfully casted that Suicidal Destruction, but Dominari doesn't have a lot of members
Oh,
right
the
now, while
regroup.
Last Nightmare is just regrouping here at their defense spot. And it's now the chance for Dominari. Let's see how quick they are into regrouping
They need
so
to
that
push
they
in.
can push right now.
Yes.
So quick and good push coming from Dominari right there, but it wasn't enough. to take down this
Get it
castle.
off?
But again, Dominati back
It's the
once
swarm
again
again.
to cause some mayhem against Last Nightmare right there. But they did not push together.
Ah,
They are going to suffer some casualties right there. But Last Nightmare just got back because the flag warp is just there.
they
It's easy
almost
to go
had
back
it.
in.
That suicidal
Mm-hmm.
destruction is very clutch.
Clutch suicidal destruction, but it
Right
wasn't
there.
enough to
Did it
take down.
connected? Like I saw like few players got taken out by that.
I think maybe 4 or 5 players from Last Nightmare got eliminated by that suicidal destruction. But at the same time, Last Nightmare used an SD as well, a suicidal destruction as well. While Dominary players were entering, so a lot of players got eliminated in that Last Sniper suicidal destruction as well.
Yeah.
So it's an even trade for both guilds.
Yes.
But again, Last Nightmare is a defender. They have the upper hand in terms of the flag warp. Dominari is just quick into going back. That's why the push was constant
Yes.
right there. So we have a comment here coming from AJ. Hidden number into code. We cannot compete in fast type. All right, so
No
maybe
worries. Yeah, okay.
MG can do something for you right there.
Let me
Okay.
put the question mark back in the code. There you go.
Question mark is back in the codes, ladies and gentlemen. But like how Dominari is back here in Holy Shadow.
That was really
Alright.
intense, bro. Like that sorcerer earlier securing that upper right periphery is very nice, but I think we're talking about like numbers right there earlier. Like I think few players can only sustain the damage coming out from those warlocks, those sorcerers, and those rangers as well. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Yes,
think
anyway,
the RT
though.
area as well is pretty near from or the flag war.
Yeah, it's just there at the left side. It's just there at the left side.
Okay.
Anyway, while Dominari is regrouping right now, I will push out the events and updates that we have currently in game. And so right now, of course, the Moonlit Egg is still available in the cash shop. You can obtain special items like the sealed Dracula card, shadow equipment box, and costume rotating gear, and the favorite of a lot of players, the mob scarf.
Mob Scar.
And you can only buy that Moonlit Egg, and it's only accessible until the 29th of September.
Yeah.
Alright. Paired with that, of course, we have our Cafra Point event from September 22 to 28. During the event period, spend certain amount of Cafra points to get special rewards. Again, to know more about these promotions and events, you can check out our website ro.gnjoy.asia, or you join the ROGGH Discord. Links can be found in the pinned comment of the stream, but I'm not
go.
sure. Oh no,
Uh,
if someone is watching right now, can you please add the Cafra Point event?
Yeah, the Cafra Point.
All right, yeah, the Cafra Point event. Yeah, it's not in the pinned comment, but make sure to do check it out since still up and running, of course, for those of you who want to enjoy more in ROGGH.
Yes.
All right, and Last Nightmare just pushing out right now, and I'm not sure where Dominari went. Maybe they back out.
Yeah, I think the RJ is not there. Or maybe the main castle that they have is being attacked, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So let's see now. So Fadvid is captured by Opus Day. Are they back in Gondol Castle?
Let me check.
I'm checking Fadvid though. Bright Arbor has been captured by Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just check. Where are
Gondol is being
players?
held by Sword Guild.
Oh, Sword!
Yeah, they managed to capture it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So,
Let's go. Let me check.
yeah, they're waiting for your hidden number, MG.
Oh, actually, I added one. There you go.
Oh, all right.
I got you, fam.
Yeah. So, again, the codes that are shown at the lower right portion of the screen, you can check that out. First one to what do you call this, to redeem that code will be
Yeah.
able to claim your prizes or rewards. Again, codes are one time use only, first come first serve. That question mark should be changed into a random number from 0 to 9. So if you guess that right, you'll be able to claim the rewards that are
Yes.
in the code. Okay. So Arsenal just defending Gondel Castle. Oh, rather, yeah, Skogul Castle right
Yes.
now. While maybe Dominari is back in Yorbigar
Yeah, regard.
or back in Referion. Referion is still held by Dominari though. Oh yeah. Dominari is still here.
Oh,
Dominari is still here in Referion.
are
So
they
maybe they're
close
just
back?
defending.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. So I don't know. We had a shout out for Infinix a while ago.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they are. In your regard though, I think this is Zborg. Zborg is still the castle
The
owner,
usual one?
while Opus Dei is pushing, or a Rune Knight of
Yeah.
Opus Dei is pushing. So you can probably check it out, MG,
You
if
regard?
they're still there. Your regard. All right. Okay, so while we are doing that, while we are checking where everyone is at right now, MG, of course, we do have our Pouring Island event. Again, this is the event that CM Miko and Lodikai and the community members played or participated in last Thursday at the
Yeah.
Discord session. And if you're not familiar with the Pouring Island event, the Pouring Island can be accessed up to 3 times per day and resets at every 4 a.m. daily. Reset at 4.
Yeah,
For edits
4
up, that's 4 a.m. Okay. First entry is free, while second and third entry requires 1 and 2 Pouring Island entry tickets, respectively. Pouring Island entry tickets can be bought from the Kafra cash shop, and it costs 150 KP each ticket.
Yep.
Players will be transported out at every sharp hour, so do not enter during then. So 12 a.m., 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, those sharp hours. So there's also a roulette show triggered every even hours, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8, 10. And you'll be able to obtain exclusive costumes such as costume rainbow pouring hat
Oh,
and
yeah.
consumables through this event. So an advice that a player gave me for Pouring Island is to
Oh.
enter at 01.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so either 12 or 12:01, 1:01, 2:01, 3:01, 4:01. So those times are the best way or the best times you can
Best
enjoy Pouring Island
Yes.
event. Okay, so more code please. So
More codes?
yes,
Don't worry.
more
Gotcha.
codes. They want more codes. Okay. Since MG is pretty generous today. Again,
Actually,
that question mark should be changed into
Yeah.
a random number from 0 to 9. So the first one to guess it right and
Did you-
claim or input the prizes in the redeem area at the website
yes.
will be able to claim your prizes. Codes are one-time use once again. Okay, I want to repeat that. First come, first serve. Okay, so we mentioned this earlier though, MG.
Yeah.
And this is now time for the new players, if there are new players, and for the old players. For those who aren't max level yet, this is now the time for players to level up because we have an experience boost from September 23 to September 26, 11:59 p.m. Players will be able to enjoy a 50% EXP boost during the event period. So it's now your time to level up because you get more experience now. That's both in Monster EXP and in Board Quest.
Oh.
All right. So board quests are a thing.
Yes.
So it's only 50% for now. If you want more percentage XP rates or XP bonuses, type it in the Discord, of course, of our GGH. So let it be heard.
Let it be
Let it
heard.
be heard by
We
the
want to hear
community.
you.
All right. So if you want more EXP boosts,
Yeah.
okay. And yeah, since we are scouting for different guilds right now, Wallace Nightmare is still defending
Yeah.
Holy Shadow right now. Let's talk about though, MG, why these guilds are eager to defend these castles and why they are doing this. This is only our speculation though. Okay, so because there is last Thursday there was a god item quest update. So
Ooh.
god items are now available to be crafted. So there
Yes.
are four seals: Seal of Sleipnir, Megingard, Brisingamen, and Mjolnir. When all four seal quests are completed, players can create the god item. Do note only one player can enter the room and for 10 minutes. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think the god item quest is also in the ROGGH, the ROGGH library.
Mm-hmm.
You can check that out. It's also in the website. So make sure you do check it out. Of course, the links can be found in the pinned comment of the stream.
Yes.
All right.
So, so our predict or my prediction or our prediction, most of the guilds right now are is focusing on the economy of certain castles to get those seals up and running. We are seeing like Dominari for the past, yeah, including this session, they've been defending specific castles, and right now, Last Nightmare is defending their own castle here for the entire duration of this session. They've been just defending this at full force versus Dominari. So definitely, they're very keen on getting the item.
Yeah, so this is one of the things why we think guilds are pretty focused on the objectives and they want to conquer specific castles because they need the specific items to craft those god items.
Yes, and I think they're aware also on like how hard to get those items specifically, and I think they just want to start the gathering those
Mm-hmm.
items right as fast as they can. Especially that item can actually be a game changer for their certain core classes for their guild.
Yes, actually, I do want to um, mention the effects of the god items. All right.
Ooh, let's
So
go.
for the four god items, so we have Sleipnir. It increases max HP and SP by 20%. Increases SP recovery by 25%. Int plus 25, MDef plus 10. It increases movement speed. All right. So it's also defense 40.
Ooh,
Okay, so it's shoes. Okay, it's class shoes, and it's pretty good for classes, of course, that require int, that
mm-hmm.
require more MDef. And it boosts your movement speed, so you don't need to be buffed every time for you to get additional
Yeah.
movement speed. And the favorite one, Megging Jar,
Mm-hmm.
it's right off the bat, it's strength plus 40,
Yeah.
MDef plus 7, and for every 5 base level, it's strength plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
So at max 175, it's going to be plus 75 strength all in all. If pure strength is 120, it increases physical damage to boss monster by 10% when strength is 120 or higher. 10% physical damage to boss level enemies. Another item, or that's an accessory though, Begging Chart.
Yes.
Another accessory is Brisingamen. It gives stats strength plus 6,
Yes.
agi plus 6, dex plus 6, vit plus 6, int plus 10, luck plus 10, mdef plus 5, and it increases seal and sanctuary effect by
Oh.
6%. And the last item that we have is a mace, that's Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
It has a high chance of auto casting or to cast auto spell level 10 thunderstorm upon inflicting melee physical damage.
Really physical damage.
Has chance to inflict splash damage for 10 seconds upon inflicting
Mm-hmm.
melee physical damage. It decreases attack speed, it's unrefillable and undestroyable.
Ooh.
Okay. So those are the four god items that players are eager to get. Again, the items are not for everyone, but I think there is still an item that's a god item that's there for your
Yeah.
class. You just need to figure out what item is best for you.
Like if
So MG with making Jard, I think it's not a good option.
I'm not reroll on GX, maybe. Yeah.
So no more MG gunslinger.
No, I'm gonna finish that first. Like if they're not gonna release the rebellion yet, like I might
Oh,
reroll
oh.
on.
Neuschwanstein, MG. Neuschwanstein.
Okay.
Okay, so Neuschwanstein, we have Sword Guild as the castle holder. We have Nonsense outside, Infix Reborn. Also pushing in right now, we have members of Infix Reborn actually
Oh, here we go.
inside the castle currently. So this is actually the first time we
Yeah.
saw Infix Reborn right here
last
participating in tonight's War of Empire session. So maybe they are at a different castle
Yeah.
earlier.
Maybe
So
they're
let's
just
see now.
silent, or late push.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So Infix Reborn though,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is a guild that has been created just before the qualifiers of GVG 77. Okay, so MG is lost once
I'm
again.
just
You're just following the rule. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm just
you have reasons now.
okay,
You
I'm
have
just
reasons.
following them.
Okay. You have your own reasons, but
Okay.
anyway, I'm not sure if Sword Guild is defending right now. There may be some defenders, but that guy is lost as well.
Dude, you need to memorize the map.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
Anyway, though, Infix Reborn, again, if they
They're
have
defending,
probably
man.
they will be stronger if they have more numbers
Yes.
and they participate in more fights. They'll probably improve their strength and capabilities in War of Emperium. All right, so
Okay.
Infix Reborn pushing in. So it's going to be Infix Reborn versus
Versus
Sword Guild.
Yeah. I think they
Right.
managed to take down like one or two players earlier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see. MG?
Yeah.
MG.
Yo.
Okay. Yeah. I'm waiting for it to go down.
Yeah, I'm trying, bro. Like, okay, enough with, going down. Let me just.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so I think only the Warlock is left though.
Yeah.
What's the name of the Warlock again?
Uh,
Zoomillion.
Zoom.
Zoomillion. So I think Vadra got eliminated?
Yeah, I think
Probably because the firepower, they have the Warlock, they have Rune Knights, they have the necessary support, so it's a full out
Wait,
party
what is
for Ifix. It's White
Nonsense.
Prison. So they invulnerable, but you know,
So. Yep.
not able to do anything as well.
Yep.
So Infinix Reborn will take this casual Neuschwanstein.
Yep.
So as we move on to a different guild, so your Brigar has been captured by Brethren. I'm not sure why they gave it up though. I'm not sure why Dominari gave it up. Again, last Tuesday or last War of Emperium, Dominari was really eager on defending your Brigar Castle.
Yes.
Maybe they don't need it anymore. Maybe they want to defend Refera instead.
Yes. Maybe they're switching objectives right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or seals, maybe?
We don't
Okay,
know what
sword
the
right
reason
now.
behind.
Here we go. Dude.
Okay, so sword going back.
Good.
It's Vadrak.
Yeah.
With that Sura, it's 100, very, very strong.
Yeah.
Alright. So, maybe Vadrak got eliminated because they targeted that Sura and look at that devotion or sacrifice
the
that Vadrak is using for his teammate. But Tiger Cannon, not even a Gates of Hell, coming from 100, very strong. And Sword, just
They're gonna defend this.
eager
though,
to
like-
defend this. curse circle
Curse circle.
and okay,
Oh,
that's a
double curse
vanishing
circle.
point.
A high ground double. A high
Oh,
ground curse
what?
circle.
So that Shadow Chaser got
What?
affected as well. So
Yeah.
what a nice play coming from these two players of Sword, though.
What? That's
Okay,
actually good.
great
Oh,
job from these two players. Hounded very strong and Vadrak.
Ragnarok. Okay.
In your regard, again, Breathflame just conquered it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned though that I'm not really sure why they gave it up.
Yes.
They are now in Referion, but it's probably because of the objectives.
Mm-hmm.
That they are, you know, planning or I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. So right now though, I'm scouting different castles.
Yes.
So I saw some nonsense players here in Bamboo Grove Hill. So I'm not sure if they
Mm-hmm.
are pushing or yeah. So Bamboo Grove Hill though. You go just go in at the Emperium of Bamboo Grove Hill and just go out.
Yes.
You'll see
Louis.
nonsense
Oh yeah.
there.
Somebody chatted like Louis.
No. Luino one is this one. It's
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Nishonsen.
Oh. Let's go.
Right. So go to Bamboo Grove Hill. Actually, nonsense is
Bamboo
there.
Grove. Yeah. Jump there.
Yeah, and some Last Nightmare members I think tried to push in.
Mm-hmm.
But nonsense, of course, is just solely focused on the objectives. So just go inside the castle, the Emperium.
Yep. Oh, Emperor.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Emperium.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
They just go out. Again, nonsense is a guild that has been focused on objectives since the very start that we saw them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they've been really focusing on objectives. They're not really going
Oh, there
on
you go.
to these fights
Mm-hmm.
that we usually see that guilds are doing, like GVGs and
Yes.
stuff. They're usually focused on portal defense, just setting up that classical pluck, setting up their defense, and just just sitting at the portal, just defending that castle. If
Yes.
their portal got if their castle got taken,
Mm-hmm.
they will switch on to a different castle that's vacant.
Yes.
So they are really focused on objectives, and I hope they can, try and go on more fights. But maybe this is something that they are really keen on doing in War of Imperium. Of course, objective-wise, this is
Yes.
a good strategy, and
Yeah.
we've seen them try to attack other guilds. In the back in the qualifiers,
Yes.
they were allied with um, Last Nightmare
Last.
and Nemesis Armada.
Yes. Some
I think that was in the third session.
Yes.
And in Chao, I think in the first session, or maybe in that started in the second session. I think that started in the second session.
Yes. Second section.
So they were originally part of the Magic Four in the first
Magic
session
Four.
with Adonis, Chao,
Yes.
Nemesis Armada, and Nonsense.
Yes. But
Those were the
yeah.
Magic Four.
True. True. My take on like Nemesis, like before they have like a big numbers or they have like solid numbers. So I think their commander, they're just trying to tailor fit what they have versus what they on what they can do. Like if they see that the enemy is like too much for them, they're just gonna stick with the objective. But if they know that they can actually take that guild without any hesitation, they're gonna go out and take that guild. So I think they just trying to balance it out. If they have the firepower, they're gonna do it. But if they don't, they're just gonna stay in and focus on objective, like what you said.
Yes. All right. So we have comments here from Nareen. Go Dominari watching while working. Ooh, working on a Saturday night.
Working.
Hopefully you're all having a wonderful night, and
Yes.
there's only 4 minutes left before our War of Imperium session ends. Again, I'm gonna dish out the promos before our War of Imperium session ends. Of course, we have our what do you call this? The head costume synthesis box update and the costume synthesis box update. Head costume synthesis box is available through Gacha Eggs, and you can get consumables and limited time costume Seraph Wing helm from it. The costume synthesis box update, the chances to obtain costume frozen crystal wings and costume waterbender from the consumable synthesis box is increased from the patch update last last Thursday.
Patch. Yeah.
All right, last Thursday. And last but not least, it's our favorite promotion. It's the Razor Gold September. Because from September 1, 2022 to September 30th, 2022, 11:59 p.m. GMT plus 8, recharge your G Enjoy account via Razor Gold Wallet and get in-game items such as rabbit hopping or vassalage necklace
Asalad.
costumes for free.
Yes.
For Tier 1, 5,000 Kafra points with Razor Gold Wallet and score a rabbit hopping
Hopping
costume.
costume.
For Tier 2, that's 30,000 Kafra points with Razor Gold Wallet and score a vassalage necklace.
Yes.
Again, if you want to know more information about the events, the updates, and promotions, visit our website ro.genjoy.asia or join the ROGGH Discord. Links of the current events, updates, and promotions can be found in the pinned comment of the stream. I think only the KP consumption event is not there, but do check out the website and the RGGH Discord for more
Yes.
details about the KP consumption event. It's also indicated in our Facebook page. So just scroll down, just
Yep.
look at the Kafra Point event. It's just named Kafra Point event. It's a huge banner right there. So make sure to do check it out. And
Yes.
if you do want to get more out of your Kafra Points uh, participating in the Kafra Point
Gaffer point.
event is going to be a big thing for you. All right, since
Yes.
there's only 1 minute left of War of Imperium, I finished all my promos and stuff. MG, what are your thoughts about the current War of Imperium session?
Well, my thoughts about the current War of Imperium. I think the girls are just focusing on the god item right now, which is very good. Because again, we're talking about multiple captures. We're talking about upgrading the economy on your castle specifically for those seals. And we saw actually like a good fight between Dominari and Last Nightmare, but Last Nightmare came prepared on this session and managed to defend um, the attacks coming from the from Dominari for the past 1 hour and 30 minutes, so maybe, yeah. And again, Dominari has a plan as well. They're holding their own castles. Same goes with Arsenal. They're holding one castle in Valkyrie. And for Adonis, I really like the mentality that they have right now. They've been attacking or contesting defense from time to time on multiple castles. That's what I like about them. And we have Ratres jumping from one castle to another castle, trying to break sword, sword as well. They have the same strategy. Nonsense securing one castle right now, and Opus Day showing up a good numbers right today, and same goes with Infinix with the last minute push managed to take out like one castle. So I think everyone managed to get what they want for today. And yeah, it's actually a solid War of Imperium. We saw the fights, we saw the objective, and we have a good talk as well on the comment section. So yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Pretty enjoyable War of Imperium for tonight. Shoutouts to all the guilds who participated in our
Yeah.
current War of Imperium session. We have a question right here. What is 7R1Z? That is the code though. Again, those codes are indicated every War of Imperium stream. It's going to be at the lower right portion of the screen. We are going to change that random number into a question mark. So first one to guess that
Yes.
random number from 0 to 9 and input the code at the website to redeem the code will be able to claim some items from the
Yes.
codes. Those are battle manuals, job manuals, blessing and agi scrolls, mystic powders, and tears blessing. All right. So shout out to everyone in the chat as well.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in. We had a wonderful night. Hopefully you guys did as well. And once again, War of Imperiums every Saturday and Tuesday, 9 to 11 p.m. GMT plus 8. We are your casters for tonight. My name is James.
And my name is MG.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.